Let's talk about Taurus season. The sun officially entered Taurus yesterday, April 19th, and it'll stay there until May 19th. Not gonna lie, this is basically my favorite time of the entire year because it is my birthday season. I'm a Taurus Sun and I absolutely love this time for the feeling of spring, seeing the plants blossom, the flowers bloom, seeing things turn green, at least for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere experiencing spring, but I'm super excited for this time of life. Now, I will say that this season is gonna feel like a big change in pace because we're all just getting out of Aries season, which is totally different in energy to Taurus. If Aries is all about speed, doing things quickly, then Taurus is all about patience and taking it slow and going at our own pace because Taurus knows that sometimes the best way to actually get things done is to take it step by step and take it slow. Aries is a very passionate sign, so they tend to have lots of ideas. They have lots of dreams and visions for how things can be. Now, Taurus, on the other hand, is an earth sign. So they are very grounded and they're very realistic. So Taurus says, your ideas are nice, your dreams are nice, but how are you going to actually get things done? Like, how are you going to actually turn your dreams into reality? So this season, we're all challenged to take the wild ideas we had during Aries season and figure out how to make it real. And it actually seems like we will make the best decisions this month when we follow our intuition and trust ourselves because we also have Mars in Cancer for most of this season. So all of our motivation, our feeling of passion and drive will come from our inner knowing and our inner compass that tells us which direction to go. Now, I do want to point out that there may be some unexpected change or surprises in store for those of us with placements in Taurus. So check on your chart to see if you have planets in Taurus. But I do feel a sense that there might be some sudden change or rapid shift in store for us. And I say this because Uranus has been in Taurus for a while now. Uranus has been in the sign of Taurus since at least 2018. So Uranus has really been aiming to bring some kind of shift or liberation to those of us with planets in Taurus. Obviously, this has been a long-term change, and Uranus has been setting up a situation or some kind of experience that is ultimately trying to force us to change or force us to liberate ourselves from something that is no longer working out for us. You've probably been feeling these energies of instability or things just being unstable or feeling shaky for a while now. But it's almost like Uranus has been setting the stage for this liberation or change. And it is during the upcoming Taurus season when we may experience some type of event or experience that unlocks that change and really activates that feeling of liberation for us. And I say this because during Taurus season, we will have the Sun, Mercury, and Venus all making alignments to Uranus. They will all align with Uranus as the planets move throughout the season. And when those alignments happen, that might really activate or unlock this broader change that Uranus has been setting up for us. So just keep that in mind. Be on the lookout for something shifting or not going according to plans. Because I know how hard it is for those of us with Taurus placements to deal with change. Taurus is not a sign that likes things to change. But it does also feel like some of this change or surprises may be things that we initiate ourselves. It might be something that we're finally ready to let go of or to shift or to revolutionize because Uranus has been preparing us this entire time. So own your power in that. If there's anything that is not working out for you, if there's anything that you need to liberate yourself from, I definitely feel like this is an important time of life for us. From now until the end of April, because that is when those Sun, Mercury, and Venus alignments will happen. And I also want to specifically point out April 26th as an important date because that is when we will have the full moon in Scorpio. And Scorpio is the opposing sign of Taurus. So that might be a day when we are really challenged or even forced to let go of something or release something or to reclaim our power in some way. Just want to point that out for anyone who has Taurus placements, but the full moon, of course, will affect those of us without Taurus placements as well. And I will try to make a video on it sometime later this week, but just keep those dates in mind. Now, here are some key Taurus themes that we should all work on embracing during this season because that is what is going to help us really tap into and make the most of this earthy energy. So the first key theme that comes to mind is ROI, or return on investment. I will say Taurus is a very financially sign that knows exactly how to make the most of what it's got. So this is really the season to figure out which of your ideas or your projects or even your relationships are worth you investing into because they are going to return the investment that you are looking for. They're going to return the results or the outcome or the love, the emotions, the affection that you are looking for. And it's really time to be strategic and savvy about that. Not just where you spend your money, but of course your time and your energy and your efforts, because those are some of our most priceless resources. So this is really the season to figure out which of your ideas or relationships are really worth you investing your resources into. Also consider thinking about which ideas are gonna get you the most bang for your buck, the most return for your investment. Some things might give less return than others. So just figuring out what your priorities are and if the things in your life currently are aligning to those priorities. You know, we all have relationships in our life where it feels like we are giving more than we get, or other situations where we're putting in more effort than we're getting back in return. So this is really the time to figure out, is it still worth it for me to keep making those investments or not? Of course, this is also just a beautiful time to figure out what is worth investing in for you and what is really worth that money, time, and energy. Again, that might be a new idea or a new friend, a new relationship. This might also be a really great time to invest in general in the stock market. Of course, the stock market is intrinsically tied to Taurus because the symbol of the stock market is the bull, right? When we say it's a bull market, that means the stock market is doing really well. And we also know that the symbol of Taurus is the bull. And bulls and money have been tied together in various different religions for centuries now. So this is a really time to own that side of Taurus and own the fact that we can make strategic investments financially, emotionally, mentally, into the things that really deserve that attention. So keep that in mind. The next Taurus theme to embrace is planning and execution. So of course, once you figure out what is worth investing into and what is worth that ROI, then you need to figure out exactly how you're going to go after that. And Taurus, what it does best is to figure out the end goal, and then it works backwards from that goal to figure out exactly which steps it needs to take in order to get there. And I've said many times, Taurus is a master builder. They know exactly how to get things done. And it's not because they are super, visionary or ambitious in certain ways. It's just because they literally know that if they just do things step by step, if they go in logical order, if they go from point A to point Z one step at a time, then no matter what, they're gonna get where they're trying to go eventually. No matter how creative they are or how passionate they are, if they just follow the steps and do it one by one, then they're eventually going to get to where they want to go no matter what. And in some sense, Taurus is known for being a little bit boring. I'm going to be honest, Taurus Sun here, but they're kind of boring, or they're kind of too realistic. But Taurus season reminds us that sometimes being boring, being realistic, being grounded, and knowing that we need to get things done step by step, that is the best way to ensure that your plans are executed and you can see them through. So really figure out how to work backwards from your goal to really figure out exactly what things you need to do in order to get there. Of course, some of these steps are not going to be sexy. They're going to be things that you don't want to do. But again, Taurus has the patience and the stamina to see things through. And I think that is another key theme for all of us to embrace during Taurus season. Having the patience to wait for the things that are worth waiting for, worth that ROI, and also having the stamina to just keep at it one day at a time, chipping at it a little bit day by day, no matter how tiring or boring it is. Because again, Taurus, the master builder, knows that just doing things step by step is exactly how you reach from point A to point Z. So planning and execution, patience and stamina are some of the really key things that we all need to embrace as well. Another thing that's going to be super important is the concept of loyalty and how we can be loyal to the things that really matter to us and the things that we really love. Taurus is an extremely loyal sign, and they will take it very personally if other people do not exercise that loyalty back to them. Taurus is loyal because, again, they do not like change and they don't necessarily deal well with things shifting. But the plus of that, of course, is that they are extremely loyal. They have that stamina to stick to things for the long haul. So this is really a time to nurture your relationships and to gain trust through loyalty and to help other people feel safe and secure in your affections for them or in your investment towards them. So if you are looking to start a new relationship or to deepen a relationship, this is really a time to go slow and steady with those things and do things that really show other people through your actions that you are loyal to them and that you are going to stick with them no matter what. This is going to be key for all of us because Venus is in Taurus for the next couple of weeks. So we seek dependability, we seek security, we seek loyal partners, and really people who make us feel grounded and safe. The final theme to embrace with Taurus is the concept of mindfulness and being in the present moment and really finding the beauty of the present moment. You know, Taurus is the sign that represents the wisdom of simplicity and the wisdom of just enjoying things for what they are. So this is really the season to just spend little moments here and there, smelling the roses, hearing the birds, like enjoying the beautiful sky, like allowing yourself to just rest. This is really a time to embrace the present moment through whatever you can sense with your five senses: seeing, hearing, touching, smelling, tasting, I believe, but really enjoying the present moment and being mindful of the here and now. And I feel like one of the best ways to do it with Taurus is to indulge yourself, is to indulge in pampering and in self-care. Of course, Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet of love and beauty. So this is really a good time to do things that make us feel beautiful and that make us feel like the goddess or god that you are. So definitely keep that in mind, being as mindful and present as you can. And sometimes it really just helps to be doing something indulgent or to be pampering yourself, because that really activates your senses and helps you appreciate that specific moment in time. So pamper yourself and think about how you can really unlock the Empress energy that is associated with Taurus. So be the goddess that you deserve to be, and know exactly what is worth investing in and what is not. I hope this was helpful, guys. Let me know if you have any questions about Taurus energy or this season, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.